What up, what up? I am here with my first video of the year. I'd like to say Happy New Year to everybody. New year, new me. What are we talking about today? We're talking about One Piece, and if you didn't know, I am a One Piece fan. And around this time every year, One Piece YouTubers like to drop their top 30 One Piece character lists. So here I am. I'm gonna drop my top 30 One Piece character list because I don't want to be left out. So let's get started. Starting off with number 30. Now, number 30 is always hard because there's so many strong characters in the world of One Piece that I decided to go with Cracker. Charlotte Cracker at number 30, one of Big Mom's sweet commanders. His ability to create an army of biscuit soldiers makes him extremely tough to deal with. In fact, Luffy would have lost if not for Nami. But water being his major weakness is the reason why he's not higher on this list. Number 29, my boy Killer. Did well on the rooftop. Scarred Kaido. Got the dub on Hawkins. Looking pretty clean, Gotta see a little bit more before I can rate him any higher though. At 28, we have DOFLAMINGO. Now, even though it's been about 4 arcs since Dofi's been defeated, I still place him on a level of third commanders. All the tools that he's had, Birdcage, Devil Fruit Awakening, Conqueror's Haki, he's still pretty strong, and I think if he was currently in the story, he'd be a problem. And at 27, I got the boy Rob Lucci. And Rob Lucci, when it came to throwing hands, the boy was a monster. Lucci was in another league. Yes, he was defeated by Luffy, but that didn't stop him. He proceeded to work his way back into the good graces of the world government and become a member of CP0. I'd argue that Luffy even beat him was because Lucci decided to rely on Iron Body and take Luffy's Jet Gatling head on. Stupid mistake. But he seems to be calling the shots in CP0 now, which is setting him up to once again clash with the Straw Hats. Which Straw Hat is going to be his matchup? I don't know. I'm betting on Sanji. At 26, we got Queen, one of the most versatile combatants in the story. He's a Nation's Own type, which gives him access to his Brachiosaurus and hybrid forms and insane durability. He's also a cyborg with ridiculous cybernetic enhancements, cybernetic arm, beams out the mouth, even his ponytail is cybernetically enhanced. He's even altered his Zoan form, which I don't know how the hell he did that. It's weird. On top of that, he even has access to Germatech and is able to pull off attacks of the German siblings. The reason why he's so low is because Sanji folded him up like a beach towel. I thought he would have put up a better fight considering his arsenal, and he was incompetent. 25, Yamato. Now look, her strength cannot be understated. Went toe-to-toe with Kaido, she has advanced conquerors. The only reason why I don't have her higher is because of her experience. She does well against Kaido, sure, but that's because she knows him. Kind of like how Usopp fought Luffy. She could be higher, but I need to see more, to be honest. I know she's strong, but I gotta see more. At 24 to 22, I got the old man trio. Sengoku, Rayleigh, and Garp in that order. Sengoku, former fleet admiral, one of the only men Roger called by name. Roger told that Marine if you wanted to catch him, send Garp or Sengoku. But he's gotten old. Plus he's retired, so that's the reason why he's not higher. I've got Rayleigh above him. Legendary pirate, known as the Dark King, the right-hand man to Roger. But he himself has gotten old. Even in his old age, he managed to swim across the calm belt to get to Luffy, beat up some Sea Kings. It took me a long time to accept that Luffy may be stronger than his master, but after the events of Wano, I have to accept it. So, Rayleigh at 23, and I have Garp at 22. Same thing with Sengoku, was a rival to Roger, named the hero of the Navy, but same thing, he's gotten old. If you had asked me last year, I definitely would have had them higher, but I have to accept the fact that they may not be relevant to the story anymore. Well, outside of Garp, I think Garp still has a couple of fights left in him. We really have to see Garp get down. We haven't seen him really get down, and I think we're gonna see that. So that's why I have Garp higher than the rest of them. At 21, we have Mr. Prince, Stealth Black. That boy, Sanji Vinsmoke. Sanji's been making strides on the list of powerful characters. Before the last few chapters, he didn't even crack the top 30 for me, but now there's no doubt that he can hang in the big leagues. And that's to be expected, him being one of the wings of the future Pirate King. He's always been super fast, but now he has durability to go along with that, thanks to his Germa upgrades. It's really wonderful to see Sanji getting the credit he deserves, man. At 20, we've got Sabo. Now, initially, I had Sabo higher. Him being the second in command for the Revolutionary Army, that's a major position. He was trained by Dragon and made a name for himself. After getting the Marimara no Mi, he clashed with Fujitora and was holding his own. Although I think he would have lost that fight. And that's why he's gatekeeping the top 20. I need to see more. We haven't seen him in combat since Dressrosa. We know he battled Fujitora and Ryokugu at the Reverie, but I don't know how that played out. I'm assuming he got his butt kicked. So until I see what happens, I got him at 20, the Gatekeeper. 20 is a nice spot, 20, you know, he made the top 20. 19, I have Kid. It's hard for me to put Kid this high, not because I don't like his character, but what is he doing? What is this man doing? Let's look at his feats. He was able to knock Big Mom off Onigashima with the help of the other supernova. He also used his awakening, which turned Big Mom into a magnet, but it only made him mad. That's pretty much it. No Haki feats, no Rio, no advanced conquerors. He's really only this high out of expectation. He's Luffy's rival and he's fighting Big Mom. We expect big things out of him. Depending on how this fight goes, he might be out of the top 30 next year. I'm not sure. But I'm hoping for you. I'm praying for you, Kid, man. I'm in your corner. I've got Law over Kid at 18 because Law, he's been putting in that work. Tell important people in and out of battle. He's a great support character, but how does he stack up solo that makes him strong? We know he's always been super powerful with his Devil Fruit. His issue was his stamina, and now we found out that if his opponent has strong enough Haki, that he's not able to use certain moves. Even still, with those drawbacks, he was able to damage Big Mom with his awakening, which allowed him to put a room on a sword and bypass Big Mom's tough exterior and send a shockwave throughout her body. I believe that's how it worked. See, now I'm wondering, he could probably put a room on any object, kind of like how Kid did with magnetism. That seems to be how awakenings work outside of the zones, being able to alter the state of objects around you, Dofi with his strings and Katakuri with his mochi. I thought Kid and Laws operated differently, but no, that's pretty much in line with how other Devil Fruit awakenings work. Anyway, Law still has moves like Gamma Knife, which is essentially a one-hit kill. Still a powerful character, main issue stamina. 17, I'm about to make him mad with this one. We got your boy Katakuri. Cat is strong, there's no denying that. Future Sight, Awakening, Conqueror's Haki, all that jazz. So why Cat is 17? Why do I have certain characters above him? They say he's never been defeated, but hey, I don't know who that man's fought. Has he fought King? Has he fought Benny Boy, Mr. Ben 10? I don't know. What I do know is that he went even with Luffy, who then proceeded to go to Wano and get one-shotted by Kaido. Even when Luffy was using Future Sight, Kaido still managed to touch him. So I don't want to hear nothing about what is so-and-so going to do about Future Sight, because clearly Future Sight is not the end-all be-all. At 16, we have King. Now, to me, King is a glorified Sanji. He's got everything Sanji has, but to a higher degree. He's got flames, he's exploding everywhere, pause. He's insanely fast with ridiculous durability. Zoro was having trouble hurting this man even after scarring Kaido. Honestly, he and Katakuri are interchangeable to me. 15, we have the King of Hell, Minority Hunter Zoro. Zoro went off in 2021, boy. He's been an absolute monster. Blocking a combined attack from 2 Emperors, scarring Kaido, unlocking advanced conquerors, and mastering Emma. He's kind of ridiculous right now. I see him being a tough fight for anybody above him right now. MIHAWK better watch out, boy. At 14, we have Marco the Phoenix. He was not only able to hold off the top 2 commanders of Kaido's crew, but he was smacking them around. Ultimately, he wasn't able to beat them because of damage output and stamina issues. I mean, that's still an amazing feat though. Plus, his Devil Fruit allows him to heal all damage done to him. It's nuts. Keep in mind, we still haven't seen his Hyper form. I'm looking forward to that in the future. Lucky number 13, we have Shiryu of the Rain. It's comparable to Magellan and is looking to be a Zoro matchup. On top of that, he has the Suke no Mi, I believe I'm saying that right, which allows him and anything he touches to become invisible. To not be able to see such a powerful foe, he's going to be a problem. At 12, we have BECKMAN. Benny Boy, known as Ben 10 among power scalers for placing 10th on many lists. I got him at 12. We don't know much about him, other than he's the first commander of the Red Hair Pirates and is known to be the moon to Shanks' son. He's portrayed to have a similar position to RAYLEIGH or Zoro, so I have him at 12. Now at 11, I placed these two together because one of these guys I haven't seen anything of, but that's Fujitora and Ryokugu, Green Bull. We haven't seen Green Bull's face, but we know he's comparable to Fuji, so I've grouped them together until further notice. They're admirals. What more is there to say? We've seen Fuji's strength. He would have been top 10, but the next guy pushed him out for me. And that guy is the MC, Monkey D. Luffy. He's grown leaps and bounds within the past couple of years. I mean, this guy's growth rate is ridiculous. He's got advanced versions of all 3 types of Haki. With Luffy learning Conqueror's coding, he's looking really scary. Kaido even mentioned him with the Greats. Only the strongest of the strong are able to do this. The reason why he's not higher is simple. I still think the 9 above him can defeat him in a one-on-one. After Wano, my tune will change, but not yet. We gotta see. At 9, I have MIHAWK. MIHAWK is strange because when we first meet him, he's the strongest swordsman in the world, right? Still the strongest swordsman, but he's the man Zoro has to beat. So that marks him as an end of series opponent. End of series opponents have to be the best of the best, at least top 3. But as a warlord, him challenging Whitebeard made it seem like he wasn't quite on the level of an emperor. But on the flip side, we know being an emperor isn't just about raw physical power. Emperors also have armies at their command, territory, right? Influence. Shanks, an emperor, also had legendary battles with MIHAWK. Did Shanks just leave him in the dust? I'm not sure. Then we look at all the leveling up Zoro's done. MIHAWK has to be more powerful than I'm giving him credit for. So I have him at 9 for now until I see more. Number 8, I've got KUZAN, former admiral, fought a Kainu for 10 days, lost that fight, but that's still crazy. Joined the Blackbeard Pirates, but that's cap. Not much else to say about him. His strength is unquestionable. Number 7, KIZARU. KIZARU over KUZAN? I know. In my opinion though, KIZARU might be the most dangerous of the OG admirals. Just might be. I'm just saying. He was ready to bring the smoke to Wano, and he still might. We don't know. What holds him back is his personality. His unclear justice. But I believe something will happen in the story that makes his justice a bit more clear. He will see the light and finally decide to show his true capabilities. Just imagine how dangerous and angry and determined KIZARU would be. He's easily shining brighter than all the other admirals. Above KIZARU, I've got Dragon. Haven't seen much in feats, but his portrayal nabs him number 6 on my list. He's the commander of the Revolutionary Army. He's known as the most wanted criminal in the world. So we expect him to be strong. We'll just have to wait and see whether he goes up on the list or he falls down. At 5, I have a Kainu. What is there to say? SAKAZUKI is a man that knows how to get it done. What Big Red wants, Big Red gets. Outside of Luffy, I haven't seen anyone with more determination to achieve a goal. When it comes to fighting, we pretty much seen this man give the work to anybody in his way. He even managed to knock half of Whitebeard's head off. Though, Whitebeard folded him right after, to be fair. I'm assuming he got stronger after becoming Fleet Admiral. Number 4, Big Mama. Charlotte Linlin, nigh invulnerable. People like to clown her, but she really is like that. Outside of the memes, she's really powerful. Durability, stamina, attack power. She sits at the top of the top. At number 3, I have red-haired Shanks. Shanksu. Shanks' betrayal lands him at 3. He's one of the 4 emperors, one of the strongest pirates in the world. He clashed with Whitebeard, he sunned the Kainu and the entire navy, and was ready for the get back with Blackbeard. Even Kaido acknowledged him as one of the few people who could fight him, something he didn't even do with Big Mom. At number 2, I got Blackbeard. Now Blackbeard is number 2 because even though him and his crew got washed by Magellan, he got ran out of Marineford by Shanks, and he ran from a Kainu, that was all post time skip. He has 2 of the most powerful devil fruits in the verse, and he's had 2 years to master both. Now we draw parallels to Luffy, and we look at Blackbeard's growth, you can say it's comparable to Luffy's. I'd say Blackbeard's growth is better. Blackbeard is looking like the most powerful man next to my number 1. Number 1, Mr. Land, Sea, or Air. Put respect on that man's name. Strongest creature amongst all living things. This is not just a title. I've seen a lot of people not giving this man his just due, and I don't get it. The man has been living up to his name. People saying a one-on-one always better on Kaido. I've seen some comments about the credibility of people, as if it's just rumors. But the people wouldn't be saying that unless they've seen him in action, and they've seen it. We've seen it. He fought the 9 scabbards, demolished them, then had a 2-on-5 against the Supernova with Big Mom playing an assist role. Got them out of there, folded Luffy, fought Yamato, abused her, that was child abuse. Then Luffy came back with Momo. Even Momo was able to get a hit on him. He bit this man. That's 16 ops. And now he's going head up with Luffy again, and he's shown no signs of slowing down. And he's doing all this while holding Onigashima up in the sky. Come on, man. What more do y'all have to see? Are y'all not entertained? Are you not entertained? There's this saying that because he's not the final antagonist of the story, that he can't be strong. And I don't subscribe to that idea. I highly doubt that we're ever going to see a battle like this again. I don't see anyone else in the top 10 having to fight 16 people in order to take him down. Not Blackbeard, not a Kainu, no one. Maybe Emu, but the jury's still out on that one. So give this man his respect. Kaido, top 1. Top 1 in the verse. So there you have it, my top 30. If you got any issues with any of my placements, you don't like my list, I don't care. It's all for fun. If you want to leave your top 30 in the comments, go ahead and do it. I'd like to check it out. I'd like to see it. If If you like this video, give a like and subscribe and hit that notification button to stay up on my latest videos. Peace and love, and remember, never stop chasing your dreams.